Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It is cozy season. See my shirt? Cozy season. So, first of all, let me apologize for not going live yesterday. I had an impromptu visitor, so there was some much needed family time. And I chose to go to Longwood Gardens, and it was quite a delightful time. If any of you, excuse me, I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know, Longwood Gardens is my absolute favorite garden so far in the world, which I know I need to go and see many more world gardens. But for now, Longwood is my absolute favorite. And it was a lovely time. The weather was perfect. I think it was a bit more crowded than I would have expected, but hey, it's autumn and people want to enjoy the weather just like me. So, anyway, how's everybody doing out there? Can you drop a hello in the comment section? And if you're part of the replay, then please let me know as well whenever you decide to, stop by. What did I click? Hold on. I don't know. Can you still see me? I don't know what I clicked. Okay. Okay. So I don't want to keep you too long, but I hope you've had a lovely day. How was your day? My day was really nice. I went to an autumn bazaar where they had like different things available. So let me show you what I got. So I was able to get these yummy lemon pound cakes. Oh my gosh. They are absolutely delicious. Okay. Like I'm not joking. They absolutely are. So I got one for me and one for hubby. Yes, I'll share this time, but okay. So anyway, I was able to snag some very beautiful scarves. Now, I'm a sucker for a beautiful floral print. It doesn't matter. Tablecloths, curtains, bedspreads, duvet covers, whatever, sheets. So anyway, I got some cute scarves for vacation, right? Summertime, leisure, self-care days. So that's one. And then I have this other one, which would be so perfect for spring. Now, my dear friend actually made these and the pound cakes, I should say. Miss Mona. And she's going to be having her own YouTube channel starting hopefully sooner rather than later. Well, look at these. So she sewed these. So I'm going to be using these, like I said, throughout my travels, or just, for whatever. But my absolute favorite one. So I also love super bright colors. I love a good print. What I've realized, like even in my just everyday wardrobe, I don't really have anything that are just solid colors, which, yeah, maybe I need to work on that. But look at this. Look how pretty this is. So you can like double it up. Oh, look, it matches my headband too. See how cute that is? Oh, look at my leaf earrings for my cozy season. But this is really nice because it has a built-in pocket. How neat is that? So if you're out, and it's pretty deep. I love that because nowadays they don't really make things that have like that deep of a pocket. So I absolutely love that. You could put your cell phone in, or you could put, you know, like your lip gloss or license or what have you. So I love that. So that's what I got. I love a nice fall, autumn festival, bazaar. It's just something about being out, you know, with people and interacting and having a good time, and the crisp weather and the leaves and the, you know, sun, and of course, like pumpkins. Okay, so, oh, what I should have said at the top of this. So my other good friend, Dr. Sasheen, she does tea time on Tuesdays, and I think it's 11:30 to 12 o'clock. So that's Central Time. Otherwise, it's 12 o'clock to 12:30 Eastern Time. But she was talking about joy. She talked about joy this Tuesday was. And so these are the things that bring me joy: yummy pound cake, beautiful scarves. What else? Oh, something else I have. I've been telling myself that I wanted to get a eucalyptus plant. So one day when I was in Trader Joe's, my favorite store, I found this beauty. So it was like maybe like $12.99, I think. So I'm going to be growing this. Yes. And I need to water her. I'm already being a bad plant mom, but I need to water her. So it has like how many sprigs? So it has like one main stem and then like these other branches. So it's pretty full. I think it was really good for the price, because online I've seen that typically they run for like, you know, $25 or so, which I'm not really trying to pay $25 for a plant. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, not me, not I. But anyway, so I have that, the eucalyptus, which I've been wanting to get a eucalyptus plant for the longest, and I'm not quite sure why I never did. But anyway, I said it, and then when I walked into the Trader Joe's, I saw it. I'm like, okay, I guess you're supposed to go home with me. So anyway, what else do I have? I think that's pretty much all that I have. But I want to talk to you because, you know, I just be yammering on. So what is going on in your fall garden? So what have I done? What did I do today? I have so much work to do. As a matter of fact, let's talk about it. This time of the year is a good time to really clean up, you know, the spent plants, you know, the ones that are really tired from summer, clear it out of the way, cut things back, you know, meaning the perennials. And then start collecting your leaves so you can do some leaf mulch as we get later into the autumn time, headed towards winter. So that can help with creating the beneficial organisms to help build up your soil. So I have a lot of transplanting that I need to do. Some items from like some hydrangeas from the front yard that I want to move to the backyard. And then I have like a knockout rose that I need to reorg. And then I'm also growing a few brassicas like kale and collards and things like that. But I do still have some okra going, believe it or not. And just tonight, I picked this really, really large heirloom tomato, which heirlooms, they take forever and a day. Okay. But I'm not going to complain too much. Still happy to have it whenever it decides to, get large enough for me to harvest, which we're running out of time. Like I saw something that said we have 10 weeks until Christmas. And I'm like, 10 weeks? That's like right now, So anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on. So what I would advise, make yourself a list. And try to be realistic with the things that you can get done, because what you don't want to do is run into a situation where you uproot something and then you don't really give it opportunity to sort of, acclimate to its new location. And then winter comes and then it kills it. And then you've lost the plant, which you may or may not want to replace. And then also, I have several houseplants. Houseplants that I need to bring inside. They're not in containers. I do enjoy taking my plants out from the sunroom, after winter and early spring, and then I locate them into the ground, into the garden. And they usually thrive really well. And typically what I like to do is when I dig them up, because they've grown so much and expanded, then I can usually divide them and share with friends, right? So I do have that. I have several elephant ears that need to come inside. And yeah, now, the reason why I haven't done this as of yet, I don't have an excuse. I just haven't. But I want you to hold me accountable. So ask me the next time you see me, did I get the stuff like out of the ground? Like, what am I doing? And then I also have 3 hibiscus bushes that I relocated 2 into containers already, but then there's another one that's pretty large. And so definitely need to get to that. But today was super warm. It was absolutely beautiful. I think it was in like the high 70s. So that would have been a great time. But child, I was down at the bazaar getting scarves and pumpkin, what do you call it? Not pumpkin, pound cakes. So anyway, that was my priority for today. And then yesterday I was in Longwood. So I guess I'll get to it when I get to it. It's okay, right? All right. So do you have any questions? You can put in the chat, make a comment, let me know. Anything I can help you with, perhaps? Because I don't want to keep you too long. I know I was a little bit tardy. Pardon me. Oh my gosh. So the thing about wearing glasses is that there's always like this glare, the reflection back. So I'm just enjoying the fall. And I mean, I am kind of sad that the summer garden is over. It's always like a little, I don't want to say melancholy. That's kind of dramatic, but how would I say? Just not disappointment. I don't know. Maybe kind of sad because summer is over, and because I live in a little bit cooler climate, I'm not looking forward to the winter and snow. So, but anyway, I've had a really good summer garden and I'm happy about that. The tomatoes, like I said, on the last live, I kind of got sick of the tomatoes and I gave away so many, and I made lots of tomato sauce, but still, it was just a lot. It was a lot. So yeah, that's it. So anyway, like I said, it is cozy season, just so we're clear. So we're going to do all things cozy. We're going to have our blankets and our nice beverages, our teas, our cider, just whatever it is that you're into. And you know what else I love? I absolutely love that carrot turmeric juice from Trader Joe's. So as a matter of fact, this is what I have right now. I have a little bit of this. Yep. And we're going to drink our water. I'm talking to myself. I do have water as well. So I'm going to drink my water. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it. Let me see here. Let me just put something right here. All righty. All right. Well, if that is all, if you don't have anything else for me, I mean, we can hang out a little bit more, but I've kind of come and said what I needed to say. So you don't have to be shy. I mean, we are garden friends, right? Are you planting anything fun and new? Yes, no, maybe. Oh, you know what? I got some seeds from the okra lady, and I think they're called little yellow Paquito peppers, and they were so pretty. So I do enjoy a color variation like in the garden. And those things were so cute. And I made some sauce with them. They didn't taste super duper hot, but I dried some. Oh, let me tell you about my fail. So I called myself, I said, I'm going to make some sun-dried tomatoes. Mm, mm. Experiment, guys. It's good to experiment because then you'll know maybe I should just let this go and buy it from the store, or maybe I can try again and hopefully have a better, outcome. Well, my issue was the Roma tomatoes. I cut them way too thin. Like they were so thin. And I put them in a dehydrator, but because I cut them so thinly that they stuck to the tray. And I was able to get a few, but it wasn't really giving, how the sun-dried tomato consistency is. It wasn't really, like that. So I was like, maybe I'll try this again next time, next season. But yeah. So yes, it's really good to experiment. And now baking is not my ministry. It's not. I never said it was, but just as a reminder, baking is not my ministry. But I did see I think it was like some type of pumpkin monkey bread that you can use like canned biscuits, and you put the pumpkin puree in and then you pull it apart. Well, you put it into a bundt pan and then you can like pull it apart. So I was like, yeah, maybe I could try that out. It doesn't hurt to try, and you have to be willing to experiment. Right now, I'll leave the baking to the professionals. Shout out to Miss Mona. Okay. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And then what else? Oh, I actually got some. I think they were like no, they weren't the lavender chrysanthemums today, but they were more like the burgundy color. So I made sure that I got them into water. Right when I get home. So I'm going to let them, well, I did leave them in the water for a little bit and to bottom water. So I have a container. I was able to fit like 6 of the 8-inch mums in there. And then I took them out so they can drain out overnight. And then I'm going to put them in the ground. Fingers crossed tomorrow. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do it because I don't want to wait too late. I've been not doing a good job with some of the plants that I buy. I don't keep them watered right away, and then I forget, and then they look crazy. But once you purchase the plants, just go ahead and plant them, because otherwise you end up wasting money, and we don't want that, right? And I did have a hardy mom that actually came back from, I think it was it 2 seasons ago? So anyway, it pops up, and it's more of like that orangey, kind of reddish orange. I actually love that color combination the best. Hi, Consuela and Lisa. How are y'all doing? Yes. So great to see y'all. So great to see you indeed. Yeah, so I'm just over here talking about what I'm going to do for real tomorrow. And maybe I should post a picture for accountability purposes. I'm going to plant the mums tomorrow, and then I'll post the picture on the community board so y'all can know that I'm not making up stuff. Oh, yes. Hi, Miss Mona. I'm so sorry. Yes. Hello. The famous Miss Mona that makes the yummy lemon pound cakes. Aren't these cute? And I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna be good, Miss Mona. I won't eat it tonight. I'm gonna be good. Right? And then look at how cute my headband matches the scarf. You see that? Oh, listen. Isn't that cute? Yes. So anyway, do y'all have any other questions or anything? Thank you so much for stopping by on this chilly, what is it, Saturday night? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Child, I'd be on a struggle bus, but I do appreciate the compliments very much. I really, really do. So yeah, so tomorrow is, what day is it? So, what is it going to be, like the 19th, the 18th? Yeah, the 19th. Oh my gosh, just like that. Can you imagine? I can't imagine it's like just going so fast. So yeah. So what is the plans? What are your plans? Consuela, Miss Mona, what are you planning to do? Anything fun? Any festivals? Any pumpkin picking? Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, I didn't want to hold y'all too long. I wanted to make sure that I actually went live today since I missed you last evening. And I do appreciate you stopping by. And of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. Oh, no pumpkin picking. Oh, you know what? I haven't been to an actual patch this year, but I do want to go apple picking. I have not been to an orchard in several years now. So I need to do that before, because look, we only got what, like 2 or 3 weeks, and then it's going to be over, and then it's going to be all about like Christmas time, Christmas. So, but it's so great to see you, Consuela. I was actually thinking about you the other day. So what do I do with the apples? So usually, like, I actually enjoy just, slicing apples and eating them. But I have attempted at apple pies, and like I already told you earlier, baking ain't my ministry. But every now and then, if the spirit moves me, then I just go ahead and just try it. But so I try to make an apple pie. One time I made some apple turnovers, and those were a little bit better than the pie actually. But what else did I do? I don't think I did anything. Oh, fried apples. Fried apples, girl. So I did make some fried apples, but outside of that, no. And my favorite apple, okay, so I have two favorite. My most favorite that I will eat any time of the year, all the time, are Granny Smith apples because they're green, which is my favorite color, and they're tart. But then I love the Honey Crisp. Oh, it's so sweet. It's so like yummy and delicious. Yes, you know about them fried apples, don't you, girl? Oh, I love some fried apples. So, but I don't think I've tried anything else. I haven't tried to make any ciders or I don't know, but I like the apple butter. So I have like like I live in an area where we have access to the Amish market. So I enjoy the apple butter, but I also love apple butter like down south, child. It's just so good. Like if you know, you know. Love me some apple butter. But I haven't tried to make that or anything else. So I don't know. Now you got me being all curious about what can I do with apples. You know what else? The funny part is I always end up watching baking videos, like cupcake videos, croissant, all the things. And I'm like, that can never be me. But I enjoy the artistry of it. And for those of you out there that have the time, the energy, the patience, the willingness, like, and then when it tastes good, so, oh, you don't like the apple butter? Okay. I won't hold that against you. Yeah, apple butter, any type of jam or, but apple butter or anything like that, those make really great holiday gifts, really any time of the year. If they're into that, or, especially if they're a foodie, apple butter, any type of jam. Oh, you know what? You know what I was thinking about, Consuela? I was thinking about chow chow. I was like, oh, maybe I should try to make some chow chow. I don't know, because I've purchased some in the jar that was not, it's not the same as, because, growing up in the South, like I've had it homemade and I know what it's supposed to taste like. And that's not what was happening, like down to the grocery store. So I said, but every year I'm always telling myself that I'm going to make it. And because I grew all these hot peppers, I could actually do it. So cabbages, I'm not growing cabbage no more. I don't, cabbage, I don't, broccoli, I'm not messing around with those things. But they're so inexpensive. I actually saw this big, like giant, massive cabbage, and it was like $2.50 for one, not per pound. It was for one, and it was really, really big. And I always have these things in my mind, like, oh yeah, like I can get this and, make my own coleslaw or make some cha-cha. But then, so sometimes I just give it away because you don't want to waste it. I've been guilty of not being great about doing, using fresh produce, and then it goes away. It turns to compost. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I'm embarrassed to say I had to look up Cha Cha. Ooh! Okay, it's fine. Yeah. So it's like a spicy, like pickled relish type made out of cabbage. That's all. But it's really yummy as like a condiment. Um, with some cornbread and some collard greens. Oh, I made collard greens today. So I sauteed some collard greens with red onion, garlic, like fresh garlic that hubby grew. And then I seasoned it up really well. So I'm going to be eating that tomorrow and maybe the next day. And then I actually bought some more collards, until my own get big enough to harvest. So there you have it. So yeah. All right, friends. Thanks so much again for stopping by. And I hope you have a lovely evening. And I hope I'll see you here next week. Okay. Now it's cozy season. And so that's going to be the theme for the next several lives. And if you have like something, this in the cozy family or pumpkins or anything like that, anything autumn or fall related, then make sure that you wear your gear. Okay. Because you got to be cute. Down to the video. Well, you're not going to be able to, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Thanks so much, Miss Mona Consuela. I appreciate y'all stopping by. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.